Welcome back, my dear friends. Welcome back to ever so amazing, sexy, and ever so beautiful Cossacks Back to War, where I'm continuing my greatest real-time strategy series, Cossacks 1, 2, 3, American Conquest, the spin-off that is. And as always, beautiful GSC, continuing with their amazing games as much as possible. I'm gonna trying to do as many videos as possible down the line when I actually can, as this is the moment where I'm gonna do the last mission, that is the Impragnable Fortress for the Encircled by Fire with Saxony, of course. And as I'm back to work, of course, I'm not gonna be doing videos anymore for a long time, probably until I actually have enough energy, or whenever I actually can, to do some videos for Cossacks 3 campaigns or something like that alongside those lines, because in all honesty I just want to try and help out Cossacks games as much as possible, even though of course small channel ain't gonna really help that, but hell's bells, I'm gonna try as much as possible when it comes to the Cossack games. I love them too much, they deserve much love. So continuing on with the last mission for the Saxony Impregnable Fortress, a very easy mission, lots of fighting, 18th century units all around, some allies, good stuff. The enemy army is superior to our forces. You must prepare the defense and recruit new soldiers. Should the Swedish troops intrude, General Repnin's Russian Corps may help you. Artillery, its construction and supply are top priority issue at the moment. With the help of artillery, you will be able to demolish the enemy strongholds like houses of cards. Now, this briefing tells us, prepare defense and recruit new soldiers. We do not recruit anything, we do not build anything. We have immediately just a small force fighting against a bigger force, and that's it. So again, as always, on hardest difficulty wherever I can, always of course. Oh gods. The Saxon army continues its campaign into Sweden. Your squad has approached the Swedish border. You will have to combat the Swedish army, which outnumbers yours. Now, very hard is not as impossible when it comes compared to the Cossack 3 stuff. I said in previous missions, when I at least play on the biggest difficulties, it's hell on earth when you actually have to build stuff compared to the small missions like these, spec op missions like most of actual missions for the Saxony we did. So again, not a long mission, and actually the easiest mission in the entire campaign, I would say. But nonetheless, some new troops as per usual. Actually, this is a completely new unit in mass, the Cavalry Guard, 18th century unit for Saxony, unique unit of course. We finally get the Grenadiers, two groups of the Grenadiers and two groups of beautiful 18th century Musketeers. And as you can see, of course, see 22 attack on the Musketeers plus 3 additional defense due to them being formation. When it comes to the Grenadiers, they are actually preferable in the attack with bayonets than actual muskets. Plus, of course, they do have a damage with grenades themselves, after they're called Grenadiers. They can attack walls, towers, etc. with grenades, and they do it very well. Plus 3, of course, as per usual, defense. We also get some formationed cannons, and of course 3 howitzers. These howitzers are gonna be immediately stopped in terms of the attack, as they have no point of existing at the moment. Of course, the beautiful cannons are gonna be the most useful thing, as we're gonna do it very slowly and carefully. But this is gonna be kind of a thing like this. 2 groups together are always going to be the Musketeers. There are too many tight formations, as you will see soon enough. Now, the thing about formations in Cossacks 1 compared Cossacks 2, 3 or American Conquest games is that in those games, formations are much more versatile. When you move your specific units from one formation to another, the formation doesn't really screw itself in terms of pathfinding due to the terrain around it. Because again, there is a problem we will actually notice here. Also, a squad of Russians is approaching from the southeast. Allies would be of great help to you. Excellent. We can get some Russian troops, by the way. Beautiful Russian troops. Some Strelets. All unique units for the Russians, because Russians actually do have the armored spearmen. And of course, Strelets being completely unique unit to the Russians. And of course, the knights, the Russian knights, with maces no less. But they will have to wait because they have no use at the moment. But I will make a formation, first and foremost, with what we can. So immediately here we're going to make 36 Strelets. Excellent. A proper formation always gives us enough damage to the defense. Let's make a formation of beautiful 120 pikemen. Can I do that? Yes, I can. I think I can. Let's do that immediately. They're gonna go into column formation. The column formation is the best formation in this level. Truly the best one. As I said, there's a little bit problem with formations, so column formations tend to be the most usable formation in the game. Well, mostly, as I said, because of the crevasses and the hills and tight spots, because the formations tend to break if you move more formations at the same time. They find their own path finding where they're gonna go, their own path it is, that they're just gonna preferably go towards. So there is that. So Hell's Bell, slowly but surely we're gonna move the Musketeers with them. The Musketeers again have the best fire. As you can see, first they collect themselves onto one point. So then they calculate where they're gonna go to the next point. You see, I told them to go over here. They're over there. So that way they don't really break formations as they move from point to point. At least that's how it should be, as you can see. Now, while that's an awesome stuff, really great stuff, it also screws you over a little bit when you actually move armies like this. But it went better in the Cossacks 2, 3 and American Conquest. They really kind of fixed that point considerably compared to Cossacks 1. So slowly but surely, as this mission, as you can see in terms of resources, we can do whatever we want through this mission. It's going to be a long mission as per usual. I tend to talk a lot. Classical me, but it is going to also be very much a fighty mission where we're going to be utilizing a lot of our cannons. A lot and lots of time we're going to be just utilizing our cannons to screw over the enemy. But what I'm going to do is break the formations with the cannons, because as you can see they are losing themselves in terms of pathfinding due to the formation itself. And this is again a few little problematic things about all this. But we are going to make a wedge formation for our cavalry guard. Let's get over here. Though again, it is also preferable to always have a few more of these units without formation. We have a priest. He is going to be pretty much useless. One priest is not going to really heal overly too much. Lots of wounded men, which we will have in abundance. But thankfully, with Russian support, we will be able to do this mission proper. So first we move in the knights. But we have also been spotted by a frontier patrol. Be careful. Now the people in the fortress are aware of your approach. It really doesn't mean much. We can see also the Swedish riders specific to the Sweden, of course, and some Kurazer, however I actually pronounce the damn thing. We can make also a wedge formation of 40 beautiful knights. Russian knights specifically. We're gonna be moving some spearmen over here. We're gonna move some strelets over here, and I'm gonna do, when it comes to strelets, I'm gonna utilize them in a line formation, so that way they be, I don't, to be honest, it doesn't really, like, to me it doesn't really change much what damage you do in specific, if it's a line or it's a column or it's a square formation, box formation, you're gonna actually call it. Because honestly, it doesn't really add different stats to it. Like for instance, Cossacks 2, the square formation helps very much against the evil, beautiful, ever so amazing cavalry. But in this game, you don't feel that effect. So you're gonna mostly keep to column formation and line formation when it comes to the musketeers. At least that's my opinion to the most of these things. So first and foremost, cannons up front. We cannot really lose them that easily, hopefully. And 1 unit of musketeers and 1 unit of grenadiers in tow. Excellent. These 2 units here. Excellent. Cavalry guard, hide behind the trees if need be. As you can see, this is the thing about formations. They're gonna find their own perfect position. Let's see this. See this? That's where they're gonna say that's the great stuff to be in. Let's move these independent cavalry guard, and they're gonna stay there. You see, they're just gonna stay, instead of like, well, stay for a moment, but still it feels kind of sluggish, but also realistic, because okay, command go here, command go there, and all that, you know, from waypoint to waypoint kind of thing. So again, the thing is about grenadiers is, again, they do not have the best attack in terms of with the muskets compared to the musketeers themselves, but still awesome in close quarter fighting. So cannons will stay close to the musketeers and the grenadiers, and we're gonna have this beautiful amount of the ever so many cavalry guard. And as always, we're gonna try to have the second group of grenadiers and musketeers behind. We cannot make a proper formation, the line formation here. We are screwing ourselves. Though, again, we can see this, right? Now, if we attack and touch upon the enemy cannon as per usual, they'll immediately open fire and actually screw us over. So what I'm going to do is get as close as possible with my cannons and kind of hope that the enemy misses some of our troops as soon as we open fire. As I said, hopefully they miss. So I might actually have to a little bit fall back for now, because my attack is gonna be specific to the troops inside, the 18th century units. Excellent. We of course made an opening right here. A little bit over here, the palisades have been damaged. The next attack will go on to any of these units probably. Maybe, maybe not. I can attack. Oh, the damage is massive, my friends. The damage is massive. Now, of course, if we can capture the enemy cannons, that would be preferable. That's, oh my god. That feeling and the sound effects, just masterful. Masterful, scary as shit. In the combination with the screams of the dead and the dying, it's beautifully sexy. Hopefully they don't damage some of our, well, don't kill some of our cannons or destroy specifically. Kinda missed the point right there. Okay, 3 of you, not all of you. 2 of you, okay? Target that group over there. The rest of you, try to kill a little bit. Like, that's the stuff. That's the gist of it. That's what I like to see. Just kind of kill a little bit here, a little bit there. Don't waste everything on just one target. Even though, again, we are not timed in any way, shape, or form like in the previous mission, where we had to look at the iron, at the coal, at every single goddamn thing. Though I'm hoping to kill as much as possible before moving in with my cavalry guard, in all honesty. I'm just hoping that I can just utilize a few of them, capture the enemy guns. I'm gonna go with 5 cavalry guards just to try and capture. I know I have here the howitzers. They're gonna be quite useless for just a down-the-line thing. They're gonna be for down-the-line thing. Excellent. Okay, let's try and capture these cannons. The Swedish frontier is straight ahead. Excellent. Excellent. Move in. That thing opened fire, and the damage was almost non-existent. Excellent. Make a line formation right here. Line formation right here. Beautiful. Cavalry guard, get the fuck out of there. You actually survived the enemy attack. The enemy is now coming in mass. Some musketeers. Hold ground, hold ground. These two units should be able to deal with the enemy. They're also in formation, maybe? Maybe not. Excellent. You know what? Let's move slowly. That's it. Here comes the next group. We lost a few men, but it's fine. Grenadiers on the attack. Move with musketeers. Beautiful job. Fall back. Wait it out. Again into the line formation. We have the enemy officer right in front of us. So 57-61. Losses? Sure, understandable. Hell's my rumping bells. They did a nice job. Stand ground didn't really help out, I guess. I'm gonna leave them at the moment and not anymore in stand ground. That's definitely gonna work against the enemy musketeers again. Hell's my rumping bells. So anywho, cannons, and try to kill him if you can. Beautiful job. I believed in ya. I truly believed in ya. We cannot target the palisades because they're ours. We're gonna turn them off so we have an actual proper view towards the enemy this way. Let's position our grenadiers here. Our musketeers in front of the grenadiers. Position our cannons. Put these two groups right here also. Go, go, go. Now we can move in with everything. Get our cavalry guard. Our main force moving forward. Some howitzers. The enemy will be moving on us again. They have a force ready to move in. Some riders, Swedish riders, will see the huge blue over the freaking map. And that's gonna be the scary stuff. I'm gonna support. Let's position our group, main group of the cuirassier. Sorry, cuirassier, the beautiful cavalry guard it is. And we're gonna do the same thing here, line formation for the musketeers. We're gonna position you the line formation with grenadiers like this, and hopefully this is gonna work. But first and foremost, it's the cannons that are gonna be the main gist here. The beautiful, ever so amazing cannons. Now, of course, as these are the 18th century units, they have the bayonets, so they're not afraid to go into hand-to-hand combat, which I love. That they actually have that ability. That means they're quite useful compared to your regular ass 17th century units. There you go, they're coming. Musketeers, be ready. Or maybe not, one actually died. We get nothing out of actually capturing the enemy farms, housings, and all that stuff, all that Swedish stuff. Just continuously open fire. As there's a difference in who actually held the cannon. So they can really go into the formation with, for instance, the Saxony cannons. We have two Swedish cannons. Excellent. Let's continue the artillery barrage. Let's move in with the beautiful musketeers. Grenadiers in the back. Like this. Excellent. The two cannons up front. They cannot be captured, understandably so, by the enemy as long as the units are in behind, close behind, that is. Leave it as it is. Let's do something with the Russians. Let's move in. We have only one cannon, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, only one cannon when it comes to Russians. And the first enemy encampment is held by the elite units, of course, the Grenadiers themselves. The Swedish Grenadiers. Let's move in with the cannon and do a little bit of damage as much as possible before charging in through the palisades with the beautiful, ever so amazing Russian knights. Because basically I'm gonna do that with them. They're just gonna charge in and rape them as much as possible, and down the line we'll see what we can do. For now we'll wait for that one cannon to come in. Actually, we can target immediately one area. Sadly, we cannot bombard an area at all. Let's get the priest here and heal some of our troops, if possible. There is no bombardment command like in Cossacks 3. So, there is that. Open fire again, kill that Cuirassier and some another. There is another enemy Swedish rider. Open fire, please. Oh, there are 2 Swedish riders and 1 Cuirassier. Okay, waiting it out. You see again the distance, that beautiful, beautiful distance. We did actually kill some troops, I think, over there. Excellent. Excellent. Let's move first and foremost with the beautiful cannons. Let's move like this. Move in with my beautiful musketeers. Grenadiers behind. There should be one video, but it will be a longer video because there are a lot of battles to be had. 36 cavalry guard right behind on this flank. We're gonna move these cavalry guard on this flank. No point of destroying these shipyards, as they are actually just collecting food for... I destroyed them when I played the first time. I didn't get any bonuses for that. So I'm guessing there is no point in trying to destroy them. Though they do get transports down the... Well, they get from the sides some transports. So trying to help out the defenders. That's a beautiful shot on those Grenadiers cannon. That's a beautiful shot. Indeed, beautiful shot. Okay, moving in slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Let's get over here. We have a little hill here. It, I think, might help if the enemy moves to attack us. Excellent. Proper formations, people. Line formation. Like this. Like this. Excellent. And here they come. Get those cavalry guardsmen up here. Fall back. Move in with the cannons. Though we could have utilized the cannons themselves to get close enough and just wipe them out in 1 or 2 shots. We did lose a lot of freaking musketeers, so these guys are gonna be in a little bit of a trouble. Here comes another group. Open fire if you can. Beautiful job, but this is not over yet. Move in. This is truly the only opening place. Fall back. Fall back, fall back. Open fire if you can. Excellent job. There's no point of me talking here. You should basically see the action. Cannons opening fire, killing them quite a bit. Touching upon some of our troops also. But thankfully, Cavalry Guard, the main unit, is safe and sound. Safe and sound. Okay, I might have to go, because of so many freaking buildings, I might have to go or destroying them completely to make room, or go into the square or column formation, that is. As you can see, the continuous fire from one cannon. If they only had 2 cannons, that would be much more perfect, but sadly this is as is. Okay, I'll definitely have to utilize a control key for you assholes. Control 3, because health monitoring bells. And control 4, actually let's go for all of them, control 3. And let's get those 2 Swedish cannons also, control 3. I was hoping I didn't have to utilize the control whatever. But hell's my rumping bells. Here comes the Grenadiers. Gonna be coming a few more times probably. Beautiful job. Move in. Excellent. That actually went better than I expected. Let's go into the column formation immediately. Sir, Swedish ferries carrying uniforms have arrived from the flanks. Okay, that's bad. That's very bad. I'm scared. Actually, we should be scared. Those bastards can do some hefty damage upon us. We already lost a huge chunk of our musketeers. You can see we have a complete breakage of formation for 28 musketeers. So there is no more pluses for them. A lot of hussars. They should be coming from both sides. And a lot of grenadiers. A lot of everything. Hopefully this is gonna be fine. Let's get our mortars. Open fire on your own volition. Holy shit, what the hell happened there? Mortar, did my mortars hit? No way. They did! Those bastards! It would seem me enabling the mortars kill half the amount of my men. Holy crap, that's a big loss, but not really. How many? 29. I think I can resume formation. We're collecting a bunch of those that were not in formation any longer. So they lost most of the reinforcement. I think they might have only 1 or 2 reinforcements left in them. Like this, from the other side. That is from the eastern side, maybe. Okay, why did you break formation? Just tell me, why did you break formation? Yep, let's make a proper formation over here. Let's get these grenadiers over here. You did well, though. You did freaking well. Let's get these 14 properly formationed cavalry guard into another formation. Over here, baby. Over here. Or maybe not. It would seem all of a sudden the formations do not work. I think there might be a bug, by the way. As you can see, they are like in formation, but they're not also in formation. I have no idea what's happening there. I mean, there should be 38, right? Where's the rest of them? Oh man, that's my bad actually. They were right? 38. Oh, there you are, the rest of them. Thank you very much. They didn't even fight. No kills on any of them, I think. So, okay, we have some grenadiers. Let's move them over here. These bad boys. And we have some musketeers. But where is a commander? Let's see. We have a commander. And he has no drummer, it would seem, to make a proper formation. Let's get this commander over here. Do we have a drummer? There should be a drummer that is still alive. Yes, there is. Let's get the drummer over here. Close to that formation. Thank you very much. So, again, there might be a few more attacks from the Swedes, but I don't think so. Let's do this. Let's actually move the 120 men as soon as I actually open the gates with this beautiful cannon. Excellent. Now, we can move in with the spearmen. I wanted with the knights, but spearmen are enough, and they have a nice 9+2, +3 additional defense, and of course some death and glory. 4 against muskets. All the good stuff. Excellent job. That's dealt with. Now let's make that formation that I need so much. 3-6 musketeers. Excellent. That's a nice formation. 3-6, the minimum amount. Though I believe in Cossacks 3, the 15 is now minimum amount, actually, of making any type of a unit, which is cool. But of course, Cossacks 3 goes into really oblivion, in that game, by the way, type of units, amount of units you can have. Over 15,000 or something? Ridiculous stuff, I know. Let's open fire on the towers themselves. And hopefully these towers actually do not wipe us out. I say hopefully. Because you actually have to have a proper formation here. And I'll tell you why. The AoE might kill most of our things here. And we don't want that. Now, as I said previously, I think many times, the towers can actually one-shot your howitzers if they have not been upgraded with your ability and all that. And if they are, that is, then good for you. But if they are not, and they're basic amount of health points or whatever, then you're pretty much fudged. And this is it. This is what's left here. This is what's left here. The enemy moves. The enemy moves. Let's get those cavalry guard. Open fire. Leave them as they are. Open fire as soon as possible. That's the stuff. That's the spirit. That is how I should have gone. Some another Cossacks are attacking. From the sides. The grenadiers are helping out. Get over here, cavalry guard. I tend to mix up the Cossacks and the cavalry guard, though I should not. They're quite different. They're quite different. Back in formation. Get the hell out of that range. Back into formation, people. Excellent. There goes another tower. We basically just need to wipe out most of these towers, but not really. These 2 towers are enough to open the gates. The moment we open the gates, this is it. They're continuously now making spearmen, no less, to defend that area, which is cool, I say. Cool! Because they're not gonna give up so easily, and that's always a good thing. Our flanks do need to be secured, though. Our flanks do need to be secured. But we don't have to go beyond where we are. We have the howitzers to open the gates, as they're going to do the more damage. Let's get the musketeers. Like this. Excellent. Get all those cavalry guards. Over here. information if possible. Of course not. We do not have enough of them. Maybe. I left a few of them behind. Thank you, game. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna do it like this. Nope, nothing. Just a few buildings and all that crap that nobody needs. Open fire on the gates if possible. Get some of these cavalry guards to help out and guard. We can just position guard like this. Excellent. Not all of you, for a few howitzers. Of course, we don't want to allow the enemy to capture those said howitzers. Otherwise, we'll get fudged heavily. And the enemy is, again, made mostly pikemen of 18th century. But, again, they have no any armor. So, again, Hell's Mother impels death to them. We could help out like this. But the enemy is coming with the 18th century spearmen. From the sides, no less. Excellent. I like that. Try me. Try me. Let's get the priest over here. Here they come. Here they dare. Let's see what they do. The distance of my musketeers, of course, prevail. Hold the ground now. We have no need for anything else. Just hold the ground. They are actually in proper formation. Have no idea where they're going, but they are in a proper formation. Let's turn our cannons and greet them. I think that's called love. Hard love, but love nonetheless. Move in, my sexy, beautiful knights, the Russian version. Of course, the enemy has a lot of defenders around. Well, a little bit more left. And those are bit cuirassiers, whatever. If we can kill a little bit of these things with our cannons, it would be a beautiful thing. Well, one cannon, that one beautiful cannon, where, you know, it's still an amazing cannon. It's one, better than none. We await. We await. The towers will be shooting at us or something else. Okay, that's it for us. You captured this because, you see, they want their mail back. And the enemy is having a little bit of pathfinding issue, which is good because of all of these beautiful things. Let me get these cannons and start opening fire on the 18th century barracks. We don't want to allow them again to do the bad and the ugly here, people. We don't want them to do the bad and the ugly. Let's get over here. Guard them. That's all your job is gonna be, basically. As you can see, the damage the mortars are doing. A very important unit. A very important unit. Let's get back here, get closer to another 18th century barracks. Let's get close. Open fire as soon as possible. Let's get these grenadiers up close and personal. We have no enemy contacts anymore whatsoever, so this is basically it. Go into a column formation. Let's get over here. Beautiful. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. I like that shot. Now, these three howitzers can wipe out these guys like nobody's bitch. Additionally, they are not in formation, so that's good. Additionally, they are not in any formation, and they do have a nice range still. Though again, I'm presuming they're not fully upgraded. Only 150 health points. Over here. Over here, that is. Oh, I see a little bit of an issue here. We have a little bit of an issue. We have a little bit of an issue. They got stuck on a palisade because of the formation itself. Look at this. Look at that damage, baby. And the explosion from this dwelling. You can see the health points going down. Just gonna wipe out some of them around it. Excellent job. Beautiful. See, that's a beauty. That's the beauty of it all. That's the beauty of it all. Oh, I want to get a little bit closer. Like this. Not like that. You target these two. Well, that one. Again, the AoE effect is gonna do a hefty damage upon the enemy. Another explosion imminent. Where is that cannon? Even though this attack from the south is gonna be useless, as there's nothing we can do on that side with the Russians. With one cannon, they're not even worth to be called a distraction in any shape or form. Now I want to destroy that other barracks. Get close. Over here, baby. Get those cavalry guards over here. Get inside. Let's get inside with everyone. Destroy diplomatic center. Wait. Wait. Maybe not. They're going full frontal on us. Excellent. Uh-oh. I might kill my own. I'm killing my own. Shit. Over here, Grenadiers. I sadly killed a lot of my own. Did not stop the attack from order. I was afraid of that, but it happened. It happened in the end. Let's get into the column formation. If we already are not. Yes, we were. Excellent. Let's get the Musketeers. Destroy the stables. As soon as the tables go down, we kill the next barracks. And that's basically it, I would believe. As they really have nothing else worth talking about. Excellent. Though I think I might have to kill every guard within this fortress city. But hell's mother-upping bells. We shall see. Let's go with the cavalry guard. Let's get these musketeers into the middle. Here. Excellent! You have won. The Swedes have surrendered. And that, my friends, is the end of this ever so amazing Encircled by Fire campaign with Saxony. As this is actually over, I wish you the very best in life. And who knows where we're actually going to be seeing each other again. But nonetheless, if you're a fan of RTS games, and you actually have seen the entirety of the video, I advise you again, buy Cossacks, as maybe my representation is not the greatest about them, but they are, believe me or not, an amazing experience on their own. They deserve all the love they can get. Cossack games, all of them are different, but they are unique. And this is something, again, as I've said once more before, is unique to the GSC. They dared to try. And if you're interested in the period of 17th to 18th century, a Napoleonic age in Cossacks 2, or American conquest type of age, that is the age of discovery, then it is very much in your interest to actually get these games, as they are always on a cheap side to get. They're not cheap games, but they are cheap side to get, and I advise with all my heart to get them. I wish you the very best, and next time, who knows what and who knows when. All best to you.